Listen up. There are two things that I want in a man and two things only. Okay. One, you gotta be loyal. No Snapchat, okay? Two, you gotta like eating tacos, if you know what I mean.
Nope.
Why?
Personal choice.
Ma'am, get a life. Get some class, get some dignity, and get some self-respect.
And I don't want to do that.
We all know what you're talking about. Yeah, ha 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 ha. I'm sure your parents are really proud. You're too old for this crap.
Stop scrolling, stop scrolling. That's right. Eyes on me, that's right. You're such a good listener. Do you think you might have a thing for redheads? I think so too.
If I did, the nose ring would have disqualified you. If I did, the fact that you're doing stupid TikToks like this would have disqualified you. If I did, those eyebrows would have disqualified you. If I did, all the stupid accessories would have disqualified you, because I don't want to have to wait 2 hours, just to go to the movies with you because you're getting ready, because you got to put all this stupid stuff on.
Do male performers need to finish when told? Essentially, yeah, actually. We do understand as their co-performers that it might take a few minutes, especially because typically at this point they've been essentially edging for like 30-35 minutes.
I don't even know what that means.
No one knows what it means, but it's provocative.
Sometimes they can keep going to pop, right? They can just continue doing what they were doing, but a lot of times they need to set up the pop. So what they'll do is they'll cut the cameras. The guy will get ready. Sometimes their co-performers help out with that. Sometimes they do it on their own. It depends on what you're comfortable with as their co-performer and what is best for them to be able to get in that headspace to finish the scene. Normally, this takes from 30 seconds to about 5 minutes. Once it starts taking a little bit longer than that is when things get a little bit uncomfortable. I have had, I think the longest it took once was like 40 minutes, and that was a little tough. I felt bad for the guy because he was getting in his head about it. He kept apologizing. He was very sweaty. The other girl and I did our best to help. We eventually got there, but yeah, it's stressful. It's stressful for the dudes.
Whatever she's into,
Sounds like a rough life. Would any of you guys want to trade places with these hypothetical guys?
Yes! Let's get a stamp. Yes, 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 yes.
Do any of you guys think you would have a problem finishing if this was your, model that you were working with?
If you're wondering why he's no longer texting you, it's probably because when he was the one putting in all of the effort. Because he's the one who would send the good morning and the good night texts first. He's the one who would ask you how your day was. And it is not because he has all the time in the world and nothing better to do. No, he is busy with his own things, but he made a conscious effort to make time for you. And it's only after he saw his efforts were not being reciprocated that he decided to stop.
Absolutely.
And the sooner you realize that she's not matching your energy, the better. The sooner you can get the heck out of there. Don't waste your time with these, I'm not even going to call them a name, but just don't waste your time with these creatures. If she likes you, you'll be able to tell pretty quick. There won't be any gray area. That's the best advice I could give you.
BJs are like the equivalent form of flowers for women.
Oh, behave.
I have figured this out over the last few years that whenever a woman is stressed, upset, had a bad day, the husband goes and buys flowers. And I have unlocked the code and realized that the BJ is equivalent to that for men. If they've had a bad day, if they're stressed, if they can't take their mind off of something, BJ answers it all.
Oh, how the world would be a better place if more women thought like this. Maybe that should be men's new standard. I'll get you as many flowers as you give me BJs. I'll take you out for a fun night on the town just as much as you give me BJs. New cheat code unlocked, fellas. Okay, I'm highly skeptical that it would actually work for most men. They probably would just get backsmacked.
Why is it that people that are in relationships are the most annoying people in the world when it comes to like dating advice? They're like, well, you know what? It'll happen when you least expect it. I'm like, okay, here I am not expecting it at all. And here it is not happening. Or they'll go, you know what? You should just enjoy being single. You can do anything you want. I'm like, yeah, alone. The thing I want to do is be with someone, and I don't see people like, go home and make your muffins and cuddle up with your fucking husband and just leave me alone because your advice sucks.
No, you suck. That's why you're still single. Maybe you should just leave these people alone. They're tired of you being the third wheel. Just, we all know this woman has a friend zone full. She has an inbox full. That's where your husband is. That's where your partner is. If you think you're too good for them, guess what? You're wrong. So just stay single.